long-term research and demonstration was part of what they did as well.
The O.D. Butler Field Day this year, like last year and the year before, is at Circle X Ranch, the Camp Cooley division in Robertson County. We're east of Franklin, so we're appreciative to that organization for allowing us to be out here. Attendance today, we have about 175 producers from, I would think about 15 counties are represented here in Central Texas and up towards McLennan County and whatnot. But today's topics primarily focus on forage production, whether it is cultivar selection, fertility management, herbicide use or application, or monitoring the application equipment, as well as soil compaction, planting, whether it's Bermuda through plant parts, whether it's sprigs or even seeds. So it's pretty much all the topics focus on forage production here in the Brazos Valley. I know in offices we're getting quite a few phone calls related to how can we continue to do what we're doing but capture the interest in wildlife. So we asked Dr. James Cathy to come and talk about how they can come together. So the title of his is Merging the Interests of Beef Cattle Production or Livestock Production and Wildlife. So that's kind of what he's going to talk about, is how those two things can be mutually compatible.
This morning we were talking about establishment, specifically in regards to establishing hybrid Bermuda grass such as Tipton 85 or Coastal. And we talked about some key factors or key points that are important in regards to that process, one of which is seed bed preparation, making sure that we kill all existing vegetation and create a well-prepared seed bed with disking and plowing that's soft enough to actually be able to plant the sprigs, but not too soft that we lose a shoe. Want to be able to leave 1/4 of an inch of our heel boot print in the soil so it's soft enough we can actually get the sprigs planted and not bury them too deep. We discussed weed control after establishment using some pre-emergent herbicides, as well as weed control throughout the establishment process so we reduce competition for that newly established Bermuda grass. We also talked about soil fertility, collecting those soil samples the fall before we're thinking about establishing so that we make sure our soil pH is appropriate, as well as we're aware of what nutrients are going to be needed later in the spring and throughout that summer season while that Bermuda grass is trying to grow and to spread and to produce that complete stand that we're looking for.